Hello, hello, hello. What's up, guys? I hope you can hear and see me okay. I've never done it from the car before, so that's super exciting. So, as you guys hop on, say hey, let me know where you're coming in from. As most of you know, I think I have Bible study on Thursday nights. And so, I can't sit up any further than that. So, I am, literally ready to walk into my Bible study, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I just need to get this off my chest. And so for those of you guys who have never met me or don't know why you're here, my name is Jenny Lynn Curry. I live here in Sumner, Washington with my husband Ricky and our 5 kids. And I just wanted to have like a little heart to heart because I literally started crying in gratitude yesterday, and like it's gonna choke me up now. So I started this little side gig that I do a little over 2 years ago, and for those of you guys who don't know, I didn't join this for a business. I didn't join this opportunity thinking that I was going to quit my 9 to 5. I'm a mom to 5 kids. Like, I've been the breadwinner pretty much my entire adult life because I had to be, right? And so I always wanted to make sure that all the bills were paid. I never thought that I would go to a job where I wasn't sure if I was going to get a paycheck, right? Like, I wanted guaranteed paychecks. I wanted, sorry, it keeps turning. I wanted guaranteed paychecks. I wanted, insurance. I wanted all of these things because to me, those meant security. That meant my kids were going to be taken care of. And I found this opportunity and I was like, I knew the product worked because I had taken the product, right? I knew it worked for me and my body was broken. Like, I have Hashimoto's, thyroiditis. So, I've been a yo-yo dieter probably my entire life. I mean, let's be honest. My weight issue started when I was 5. For those of you guys who don't know the story, I was molested when I was 5. So I just packed on the pounds after that. Like, I sat in bed at my grandparents' house watching cartoons and eating Cinnamon Toast Crunch out of the bag. I mean, that's just what I did. It was easier than trying to like deal with everything else that was going on in my head, right? And so I've always been that yo-yo dieter. I've always been that one, like, my hunger hormones are so messed up that I can go a full 24 hours without eating or drinking anything and not even pay any attention until I'm snapping at people because I haven't eaten. And so I knew when I tried the product and the product worked for me that it was going to work for so many people, right? And so I decided that, I have hiccups. I decided at that point that if it was going to work like that for me, it was going to work like that for other people. And I needed to be the voice for those people. I needed to like bring this out to the masses. I never once in a blue moon thought that I would actually build a career or a life out of this business. Never once in a million years. I literally thought that this would be my side gig. It would be no big deal. But 4 months into this business, I lost my full-time job. As a lot of people did with COVID, I just lost it, happened to lose it a year before you guys. So the awesome thing is, looking back now, I can see God's plan in all of it, right? At the time, I was like, okay, what the heck are you doing? You're playing a crazy game and I'm not liking it, right? But he was slamming doors that needed to be slammed because I was keeping them open. I was like putting my foot in the way and saying, no, we're not going to close this door yet. And he had other plans. He was like, haha, watch me work, sister. And so, when I lost my job in 2019, I went from being the primary to now I was like, oh crap, how do we pay the bills? How do we put food on the table? I don't have another check coming. What the heck are we going to do? And I just said, okay, God gave me this platform and I'm going to use it to the best of my ability. And sure enough, it more than pays the bills now. I'm sitting in a freaking Lexus that is paid for by my company. Like, that to me just blows my mind. But even now, even knowing that we have this thriving business, we have this amazing team, I still catch myself, like, I'll take the kids shopping or whatever and they can get whatever they want and I can spend hundreds of dollars. But when it comes to buying things for myself, like, I earned this car in April of last year. Do you know how long it took me to go actually pick out the freaking car? Like, this is how my brain is so messed up, is that I earned this car last April. I didn't go and actually pick out a paid for vehicle. Like, how fast would you guys be doing that? Let me know down below. Like, would you do it the very next day? I waited until the end of July. It was the end of July before I actually went and picked out a car. I earned it in April, didn't actually go and get it until July. Like, that's how crazy my brain is. That's how maybe undeserving I feel like I am. It is super bright here. It's just so crazy to me. And I know so many people that have that same mentality, I think. Right? And so I posted today about the office chair I bought. It was like $200, but I have needed this office chair for weeks, like weeks and weeks. I've just been kind of like moving from my desk to the table, to the chair, to the couch, all of these different places because my office chair was actually physically hurting my back. And so finally, yesterday, I just said, screw it. I'm just going to order it because I can. Like, there's no reason why I can't. The money's in the bank. It's not like it's going anywhere. And it finally dawned on me, like, how many times do we as women especially, we put other people ahead of us, right? We take care of our kids. We take care of our husbands or significant others. We take care of our family. We take care of our parents. We take care of our friends. We take care of our team. But we forget to take care of ourselves. Last weekend was a perfect example. We went on a Bible study retreat last weekend, and I've told this story before, and I'll continue to tell it because it's still like, still chokes me up. But we went on our Bible study retreat last weekend, and we were in this super secluded house way out in the woods, and we walked out the front door and went for a walk, and literally it was like that was the first time I had taken a deep breath in I don't know how long. And I think as women especially, we have to be able to take that deep breath and to realize that we have to fill up our own cups, because if our cups aren't overflowing, we don't have anything extra to give to somebody else. And I think that's so freaking important, because everybody says, oh, my cup's full, I can help with other things, or I can do this, or, like for me, oh yeah, I can do that even though I have a bazillion other things going on, right? And, but that's just the way I've always been. And last weekend, it literally hit home when I finally, we're walking, and it was just like, I took this deep breath, and I literally started crying because it felt like it was the first time I had taken a deep breath in months. And it was all because of what I was doing, or how I was feeling, or how I was acting, right? But oh my gosh, it's so, so, so important for us to be able to do that. And I think my team and our company and everything has just made it so much easier for me to do that. but I have to realize I have that ability. Like buying this stupid office chair. Like, there was nothing holding me back except for myself, right? Like, there was nothing that was stopping me. It's not like my husband was saying, no, you can't spend that money. In fact, he was the one telling me I needed to get a new office chair for weeks. You know, it's like, I went on my women's retreat last weekend and I got into my team chat and I said, hey, you guys, we're going on a Bible study weekend this weekend. I'll check in as I can with service. I don't know how much service we're going to have. And my team literally was like, get the heck out of our chat. We've got this. Like, go do you. Go fill your cup. And I think it's so crazy that we feel like we have to be there and be present, and we have to do all of these things for other people, but we forget that we need to be included in that list of people that we're doing things for. Like, how crazy is that you have to remind yourself to breathe, right? So I just want you guys to know that it's okay to take a time out. And it may seem like you can't, because I get it. There's times where it feels like I absolutely cannot take a time out, because if I do, I'm letting somebody down. But I guarantee you, unless the house is on fire or somebody needs CPR, taking a minute, taking a bubble bath, reading a book, taking yourself outside just to take a deep breath, it's going to do everybody a world of good, including yourself. So that's just my little PSA for you guys, because I just keep having to remind myself that every single day. Like, take a breath, take a break, like, put your phone down, step away from the computer, get out of the house. Like, feel the sun on your face, even if it's freezing cold outside. You guys see I'm in a turtleneck, but it's sunny out. But just take the time so that you can pour into other people and you're not just drying your cup out, if that made any sense. Anyways, I love and appreciate you guys all. I hope you guys all had an amazing Thursday, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.